Hi guys, this is Johnny D from Watchmaker Collective. We're looking at a new face called Piermont Viceroy UC for Ucolor. That's RC. That's my first release candidate on this, and this is available in the Watchmaker Pack 14. That was the last pack that came out. This is a straightforward face as far as functions go. It has kind of a formal mechanical look. I guess you can call it whatever you want. So let's see what some of the features are. So the first thing that you can see here is that I have the unlock screen. Right now you can't really do much. You can, while it's locked, make the hands disappear if you want to see behind them, which is a nice feature if you want to see the date or the battery meter, etc., etc. We've got a 24-hour clock over here, kind of gives you a sense of AM and PM. If you tap the hands, you can see we have watch and phone battery level here. So you have plus and minus. Obviously to the left would be minus, that would be 0 battery. To the plus would be 100% battery. So like most of my faces, you have the unlock screen. You've tapped at 12. You have to give it a double tap to get it unlocked, and that was actually courtesy of Ann Law. He's a moderator on the MeWe group for Watchmaker Official, and he helped me with some of the coding on that, so I want to give a shout out to him. And actually on the hands, the disappear feature was some help from Ram Moore. So Ram Moore has helped me a lot. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. So anyways, so we double tapped unlock. Not a lot of features on this, pretty straightforward. The 8 and the 10 o'clock position will give you the ability to change Ucolor. So if you hit the 8 o'clock position, it will go forward through all the different color. I think it's about 30 some odd colors, maybe 35. You go the 10 o'clock position will take you backwards. You can always choose a custom color here. You can choose whatever you want. I use the stock color on this, that red. I don't really use red very much, but it seemed to work well on this face. So anyway, so we've got the Ucolor thing. We've got the 9 o'clock. Traditionally, I use that for the darkness filter. And if you tap that, it'll get the darker and darker, 25, 50%, 75%, and then 100% darkness for theater mode. I like to use it when I'm outside at night and it's kind of bright. So when you go to ambient, the second hand will also read battery level as well. It's kind of redundant since we have a battery meter on the watch here, but it's just a kind of nice little feature. You can see on the phone it's 74%, so when I go to ambient it's just shy of 75% around the clock at 3/4 or 270 degrees. At 6 o'clock we have the ambient mode. Ambient mode, it's got 6 or 7 different modes that you can go through. So we have light dim at sunset. So at sunset it will be kind of dark, but not completely dark, and it'll trigger that as soon as it hits sunset, which right now California time is about 8 o'clock is when it gets dark. We have dim after sunset full mode, so right at sunset it'll immediately go into dark mode, and it'll stay that way till it gets to sunrise, which is about 6 something, 6:30 I think. I have to double check that. We have a slow glow at sunset. Slow glow at sunset will slowly get darker and darker, and the lume will start to shine more brilliantly. Here we get into the evening. You can see it's about 9 p.m. And then when you get towards sunrise, which is somewhere around 6, let's see where it is here. 6 o'clock, slowly goes back to regular mode. So we're going to zip around, go all the way to about 8 o'clock. Let's see here. Right around 8 o'clock, I think, there you go. You can see it's starting to slowly fade in. So it takes about an hour after sunset to reach the full dim mode, and that's that. So you can also choose, let's see, you got to unlock it again here. You can choose normal. Normal means that it just goes full dim when the watch is ambient. Always on light is always on light. It's always on, but it's not a super dark. And then you have always on dark, and that's going to give you the full lume. So you can see what some of the colors look like in the full lume. Some of the colors don't change. The blue for the markers and the hour hand stays the same, and then the 3, 6, 12, and 9 markers will change colors, as well as the minute hand. So you've got a lot of choices of color. You can play around with that, and you can also do the darkness filter. So when you're out at night, that might look really dim right now, but in a really dark setting it might be pretty nice, etc., etc. So I think that's the majority of the features. Of course, you can go off on the ambient mode, so it's always, it's always lit, no dim or loom. So I think that is it. I think we hit all the features on this. Thanks for taking a look at it, and this is on the Watchmaker Collective Pack 14. And that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for paying attention, and we'll see you again. Bye.